All right, I'm just here with Tula, Tommy, and Yuki. This is actually Yuki's first time with these two. These two are both good. They're pretty neutral dogs. They do a good job of ignoring for the most part. They're very friendly. For the most part, friendly and neutral. Tommy's pretty friendly. So for Yuki, it's a good couple of dogs to get her with. She was with Clara yesterday for the first time. That was the first time I put her with another dog. And this is the second time now. So, you know, a little bit of growling at first when I introduced her here to Tommy. Tommy kind of went up to her and they kind of got stuck side by side and she started doing a bit of growling, so we would punish that. And then yesterday when I brought her up with Clara, Tula, come on. Yesterday when I brought her out with Tula, I had to use there was a few situations where we had to punish the unwanted behavior of Yuki going after Clara for no reason. Just like Clara being near her, Yuki kind of growls and launches towards her. Even just like, you know, by the end of it, we were even actually able to punish him. The growling was just unnecessary. You know, Clara would just be standing near and Yuki would just start growling and loading up, and we would be able to punish that or stop that. And during that, we kind of conditioned that quit marker. So when Yuki has a bad behavior like that, you know, she might react and I might say no to stop the reaction. And I'll tell her, hey, no. Good. And I'll tell her no to stop the reaction. And if she continues or escalates, or if I deem it something that I need to punish, I'll say quit and I'll add a punishment, usually a physical aversive to that, right? So even there, I just used a nope and she kind of settled down. And she knows in that situation that the nope could be preceded by, a punishment could follow that, right? If she doesn't quit it. You know, if she doesn't quit acting like a jerk and growling for no reason, doesn't just walk away, then a punishment will happen. Come on. But if she can just maintain like a decent level of just avoidance, you know, you don't have to get involved, just walk away. If you're not comfortable with the dog, just walk away from them. Then that's going to be something that we want to encourage for her, praise her for, and reward her for, reinforce it. But as far as the growling, the lunging and stuff, that's all going to be punished at this point now. And so for me, like with a punishment for her, I've been using the remote collar the prong collar. The prong collar is a good tool for her, but it is outlawed where she's moving to Victoria, Australia, and apparently the prong collar, pinch collar is outlawed there. So we just got her working on a slip leash with the remote collar, and she is very responsive to that. So during those quit events, when I say quit because she is having a reaction, where she does do something I deem inappropriate and that I want to stop, that's when, Tommy, nope. That's when I will give her that punishment, right? I'll say quit, and then I will apply a physical aversive, something that she deems, you know, pretty intolerable in that moment. So it might be a higher level consequence on the remote collar. It might just mean like, you know, after a few reps of this yesterday, we did what's called conditioning that aversive, or conditioning that punishment, right? So when I say quit, when I go through that sequence of no and then quit with her, that alone can be devastating for her. Like, I don't need to actually use a physical because she knows that physical aversive had followed that in the past. And so she's conditioned and connected that quit signal to mean, oh crap, I'm in big trouble. Something bad's about to happen, right? And that's, hey, come on. And that's kind of what we need that understanding of, so we have control of this behavior, so we can suppress it when it's necessary, right? And that's what this is. We've suppressed the unwanted behavior. It's not gone. Like, if I wasn't able to suppress the unwanted behavior, Yuki would still be reactive or aggressive to these dogs. But having that ability to suppress the behavior, and then knowing how to give an outlet for the dog, knowing how to have some control and authority of them, and of the environment. Hey, come on. And of the environment, so we can set them up for success. It's all really, really important when you're dealing with these kinds of behavioral issues. It's not just a matter of me being able to suppress Yuki's undesirable behavior. There's more to it than that. But as far as like, you know, getting around these dogs go, yeah, that is one of the biggest keys, is being able to suppress the unwanted or dangerous behavior, right? And then pairing that with a signal to condition that too, so we don't even need to utilize the tools long term necessarily, right? Because I mean, if pinch collars are illegal in Victoria, e-collars are definitely going to be illegal soon, if they're not even already, right? My research tells me they're not, but still, it's one of those things where we can get away from requiring it and use our verbal commands because the training is solid and you get an understanding of what the expectations are, then we should be all good. Hey, what do you think, Tommy? Tommy's like, it's boring. I'm bored. Good boy, Tommy. Good boy, Tommy. This is a big guy. Doesn't like the leash dragging either. Tommy, break, come on. Good job, good job, Tula.